All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's your boy Trav here. You already know what it is. Repping Trade the Trends. And first thing I want to show y'all and talk to y'all about is the free Trends University virtual course, online course that's available. Again, it is free to register. Just simply answer 5 questions. Your name, email, mobile number. How long have you been trading, investing? Like, so I know who I'm talking to. I understand your background, your beginner, intermediate. How many months, years do you have under your belt in the game? And if you're new, understanding where I need to go with basics, where I need to go with the intermediate, and also where I need to go with the advanced level courses. So let's get right into it as I really just break down and show you what the courses look like, because there are 3 things that are important to me: the trifecta, and that's Forex, right? Forex is short for the foreign exchange market, which is the largest financial market in the world. We have money, right? We spend money. So we are Forex, right? We exchange money to purchase different things in different countries, right? There's a rate, there's a fee for these things. Once we exchange it from the US dollar to the euro to the Japanese yen to the Great Britain pound, and Great Britain pound back to the US dollar. There are exchanges being done. That's why it's called the foreign exchange market, because money is being exchanged. And one thing we do know, money is always going to be exchanged in one form or fashion, right? Whether it's physical dollars, physical gold and silver. Again, I like to talk about precious metals as well. Physical gold and silver, or guess what? Digital currency, right? We have, fiat money, physical money, right? The value of the dollar we see is decreasing every day with the high rise in gas prices, high rise in inflation. Food costs more. Living expenses cost more. Houses are costing more. But guess what? Our living wages are not increasing, right? We're still making the same wages. However, the cost of living is improving all over the globe, as of right now, right? Especially in the United States. So it's important to stay on top of that and understand exactly what you have going on, what we're doing, and what we're looking at, just to make sure that we are in the right place. Okay, so that's definitely important. It's definitely something that we want to talk about. And also, what I do want to do as well, I definitely want to make sure I'm getting this shared out of there, because I know there's so many people um, in my group. Let me get this out of here that I'm waiting on this. Boom, it's out there. Boom. Everybody should be ready now. Cool. All right. So as I do this, I bet. All right. So looking at it right now, let's talk about the basics, right? And I'm really going to actually really introduce you to the foreign exchange market here. In a second, that's basically what today's is going to be about. We're going to go through the introduction, but first I want to, kind of go over the welcome, right? Hello, new and returning friends. Please watch the welcome video in its entirety. It's an 8-minute video. Understand, and I also, have written instructions as well, because people like options, right? A lot of times video form is a lot bit better. We get the visual, we understand, but also kind of go over the tools, the main tools and resources that we're going to use throughout this course is going to be available here for you. All of my tools and resources, my verified tools and resources, are going to be here for you in this private link for TransNation. You're not only going to get my number 1 crypto broker, but you're going to get my number 2, 3, and 4, as well as my number 1 and 2 crypto hard wallets for cold storage as well. My number 1 Forex broker. Again, if you want to actually rank up and take your trading to another level, once you have a basics and understand, if you want to go to the VIP level, hey, I have a way that we can hook you up. I even have a way where you can actually basically copy my trades and my teammates of professional trades as well, by simply utilizing artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence right now allows you to mimic what I'm doing and actually get a notification and say, hey, I either accept or decline. If you accept, guess what? It's going to enter the trade for you. If you decline, it's not going to do anything on your behalf. Beauty of it is that you are always in control of your money. That's what I love. You are always in control of your money. What we're offering you here with TransNation is education, right? What to do with your money, understanding what to do with it so you can potentially be profitable. And that goes into my disclaimer, right? We understand foreign exchange options, cryptocurrency trading, stock trading carries high level risk that may not be suitable for all investors. So please, please, please understand and leverage and understand that leverage creates additional risk and loss exposure. Before you decide to trade and engage with these, carefully consider your investment objectives, experience level, and risk tolerance. Please only use risk capital when you are investing or trading, okay? And risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Meaning, right, you should not be investing your life savings if you can't afford to lose that amount of money, okay? So first, what we're going to do is we're going to get into the intro of Forex right here. And I'm actually going to bring up the slides here and actually kind of walk through it right now as we just discuss some things and look through everything right here. Let me see. Not what I'm looking for. There we go. All right. So looking at this right here and looking at what we are looking to do and how we are looking to take things to the next level, I want to first start off with what is the foreign exchange market, right? Because so many people get confused. I remember, again, getting into this market back in 2017, 2018. Everyone saying, hey, it's a scam. Forex is a scam. Forex, people are scammers. And again, don't get me wrong, there are scammers out there that are doing some of everything. There are people who create jobs that aren't real, which are scammers. The whole lending tree. I can give you $1,000. You put $1,000 in the bucket, and once everybody put in their $1,000, you get to the top, you get paid. There's so many different things, that it's called, but there are scams all over the world, Ponzi schemes, as well. I'm not sure if you ever seen movies like, The Wolf of Wall Street, different things like that. So the beauty of what we have right here, and the beauty of Forex, and why I say Forex education is so key, is because Forex education and the VIP courses that we have, we're giving you the education. That's why I want to give you the basics of the education, so you can already see the value that's out there, because it really takes it to an intermediate and advanced level. Okay, so what I want to look at right now is, let's talk about foreign exchange, right? So as I said before, Forex, also known as the foreign exchange or FX trading, is the conversion of one currency into another. It can be explained as a network of buyers and sellers who transfer currency between each other at an agreed price. It is the means by which individuals, companies, and central banks convert one currency into another. If you have ever traveled abroad, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you have, then it's likely you have made a Forex transaction. It is one of the most actively traded markets in the world, with an average daily volume of over $6 trillion a day. Guys, that means $6 trillion a day circulate through this market. So that's $6 trillion a day moving, from exchange to exchange, and hands to hands, and brokers to brokers, right? Which is crazy. While a lot of foreign exchange is done for literally practical purposes, right? Like I said, buying goods and services, right? You bought things before that said made in China, made in Taiwan, made in different places, right? But hey, I don't have or hold any Japanese yen, so how did I do this? So basically, what happened is that these companies are exchanging U.S. dollars into Japanese yen, so they can purchase these products and bring it back to the U.S. or the other countries as well. Again, those are some of the practical purposes. But the vast majority of currency conversion is undertaken with the aim of earning a profit, right? There's an influx of Forex traders right now. You've probably seen many celebrities, many NFL players, NBA players, rappers, celebrities, different things like that, who are now getting involved in the foreign exchange market, because they understand, and now understand more, that, hey, the side hustle is key, because having multiple streams of income is so important, right? You can't be focused or have all of your eggs in just one basket. And the amount of currency that's converted every day can make price movements of some currencies extremely volatile. It is this volatility that can make Forex so attractive to traders, bringing about a greater chance of high profits while also increasing the risk. And another thing I love about the foreign exchange is that this is a portable skill. I mean, that's a skill set that you can take with you no matter where you are. You can be on the beaches of the world, right? If you have access to internet connection, cellular data, whatever it may be, Wi-Fi, whatever you have, you got that internet connection, guess what? You can actually pull up your phone, pull up your MetaTrader 4, pull up your broker, enter and exit trades at your will. One thing about the foreign exchange market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, right? So the market opens Sunday at 5 and closes Friday at 5, okay? Right? So we have money, right? The good thing about now cryptocurrency being available is that you can trade 24/7 because crypto is not regulated by banks or banking holidays, right? So that's also something else to be mindful about. But really want to go into, okay, really, Travis, I want to know, how does it work, really, right? Really, how does it work? Let's talk about it. So how do currency markets work? Unlike shares or commodities, Forex trading does take place in use of brokers, okay? The Forex market is run by a what I want to say, global network of banks. That's what I want to call it. Global network of banks that spread across 4 major Forex trading centers in different time zones. These time zones are London, right? You probably heard of London session, New York session, Sydney or the Asian session, and also the Tokyo session, right? Because there's no central location. You can trade, like I said, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Because when one bank is closing, guess what? The other bank in another country is opening up and they overlap, right? They overlap, right? And the high liquidity in Forex means that transactions can be completed quickly and easily, so the transaction costs or spreads can stay low, right? That's the key. You want to understand the spreads. This creates opportunities for traders to speculate on price movements of just a few pips, right? You know, and you are able to profit when the market is going up or down because you can actually put in buy or sell trades or orders, right? It could be a market execution. It could be a sell limit, right? It could be a buy limit. It also could be a sell stop or buy stop, right? And if you go through the courses, you're going to understand what those terms mean just a little bit more, right? Going into it. But what I want to say, if you are, a part of the course, basically what you're going to see here, again, keep it simple, keep it sweet, 2 to maybe 5 minutes, sometimes get a little bit more depth, especially when I'm bringing up a chart or anything like that. And what you want to do is each time you finish, you want to, again, continue to the next section, okay? Continue to the next section. But that's first what I want to talk about when we're talking about Forex and bring it to a new light, okay? Keeping it short, keeping it sweet. Want to give you some information, want to add some value, want to make sure you're understanding, Travis, what am I doing? What am I seeing? And this is going to be first day basically of the course. So feel free to stick around for Trends Nations Tuesdays and Thursdays so you can get the new updated of what's next going on in the course. Because what we are going to have available, as we discussed today, is the intro to the foreign exchange. Next Tuesday, this Tuesday, guess we're going to talk about market participants. Thursday, we're going to talk about pips and pairs. Tuesday after that, candlesticks. After that, market psychology. After that, identifying trends, technical fundamental analysis, identifying trend lines, support and resistance, market structure, limits and orders, and even down to the brokers in MT4. And even we're going to take some quizzes and tests along the way so we can test our knowledge and see exactly where we're at and see what we understand. But of course, feel free to go to forextrappers.com to get access to this resource immediately. I already have almost 20 students on the team already. I don't call them students, I call them partners, right? Because, we like to take a partnership and take it to the next level and make sure we're good. One thing I want to tell everybody is that I want to see everybody at the top, y'all, because the bottom, that's way too crowded. I'll see y'all on the next side.